Why do you always feel like someone is watching you? Ever had that moment you're alone, just chilling, maybe scrolling your phone, and suddenly you feel it? That weird creeping sensation like someone is watching you. You turn around, nothing. But the feeling? Way too real to ignore. Here's the thing, you're not crazy. And even more interesting, there's actual science, psychology, and evolution behind this feeling. So let's break it down. 10. Your brain is built to be paranoid. Let's start simple. Your brain wasn't designed to always be right. It was designed to keep you alive. Back in the day, if your ancestors ignored a threat, like thinking it's just the wind and it turned out to be a predator, that was it. Game over. So your brain evolved to over-detect danger, even if that means triggering false alarms, because being wrong and safe is better than being right and dead. 9. Hypervigilance mode. There's a psychological term for this, hypervigilance. It means being extremely alert, even when there's no real threat. When you're alone, especially in the dark or in silence, your brain switches into this mode automatically. Every tiny sound, every shadow, every movement feels suspicious. And that's when the thought creeps in, something's watching me. 8. Your eyes trick you. Your vision isn't perfect, especially in low light. A chair can look like a person. A coat rack can feel like someone standing still. This is called pareidolia. Your brain tries to recognize patterns, especially faces and human shapes, even when they're not there. So sometimes what you feel starts with what you think you saw. 7. The gaze detection illusion. Humans are actually really good at sensing when someone is looking at you, but here's the problem. We're too good. Our brains often misjudge where people are looking. In experiments, people frequently feel watched even when no one is actually looking at them. So yeah, your brain can be a little overconfident. 6. Silence makes everything worse. When it's quiet, your brain turns up the volume. The hum of a fan, a tiny creak, a random noise in the distance. Suddenly, everything feels louder and more important. Your brain starts asking, what was that? And when it doesn't have a clear answer, it fills in the blanks, usually with something a bit unsettling. 5. Loneliness messes with your mind. Humans are social creatures. When you're alone for too long, your brain starts craving presence, and sometimes it kind of creates it. Not full hallucinations, but subtle illusions that make you feel like someone else is around. It's your brain trying to keep you balanced. But the side effect, you start feeling like you're not actually alone. 4. Your ancient instincts are still active. Even though we live in houses with lights, locks, and Wi-Fi, your brain is still running ancient software, the same system used thousands of years ago. Back then, dark equals danger, silence equals something's wrong. So when you're sitting alone in a dark room, your brain doesn't go, this is safe. It goes, why is it so quiet? 3. Movement in the corner of your vision. Ever seen something move in the corner of your vision, but when you look directly at it, nothing's there? That's your peripheral vision. It's great at detecting movement, but terrible at detail. So your brain sometimes misinterprets small movements as something bigger, and again, it plays it safe. Better assume it's something than nothing. 2. Your brain hates uncertainty. Here's a big one. Your brain absolutely hates not knowing what's going on. So when something feels off, it tries to explain it as fast as possible, even if the explanation isn't accurate. That weird feeling in your chest, that random sound, that shadow that moved slightly, your brain connects the dots and goes, someone's watching you, even if there's zero proof. 1. You're wired to imagine the worst. At the top of the list, your brain is biased towards negative possibilities. It's called negativity bias. If there are two explanations, A, it's nothing, B, it's something dangerous, your brain leans towards B, because again, survival. And when you combine this with darkness, silence, and being alone, that simple feeling becomes something much stronger. I'm being watched. So next time you feel that presence behind you, that chill down your spine, that urge to turn around, remember this. It's not always something out there. Sometimes it's just your brain doing exactly what it was designed to do, keeping you alive, even if it means freaking you out a little. And now the real question is If your brain can create that feeling so easily, how many times have you been scared for absolutely no reason? So if you like content like this, please like and subscribe.